I'm in La Jolla, California, San Diego. The date is January 5th, 2023. I'm 19 years old. My name is Harrison Borts.
What was the first instrument you learned how to play?
Guitar. And it's honestly the only instrument I know how to play. But my favorite instrument to play is myself. So much fun. I wrote it in about 15 minutes. I let the shower run for 10 minutes to heat up, and I was just playing the beat, like jumping around my room, just like until like something channeled through me, and I just like literally wrote the whole song right then and there, all the lyrics, all the words. And I go, this is funny. And then for the music video, put 6 pounds of bees on my face.
How many bees do you think that was?
12,000.
Did you get stung?
Yeah. He pours these 6 pounds of bees on my hands, crazy feeling, and they just got stuck in between my hands and my legs and just went nuts. This is like the first minute, and I was just like, fuck. And I had to just willpower my way through it to,
So you're sitting there for over 45 minutes?
Yeah.
For how long total?
Like 45 minutes.
Like from the bees going on until them getting taken off?
Yeah, from the bees going on until they take it off. We should also put a clip right here of the bees getting taken off because I had to jump to take them off.
Oh, yeah.
Like shake them off?
Yeah, you have to shake them off.
Holy shit, is that when you got stung?
No, I actually didn't get stung on my face at all. It was only my hand.
Were the bees that you made into cubes the same bees that are on your face?
No. Okay, so this is... And then when we released the song after, I just had this vision, like I have for everything else, of putting bees inside of an epoxy cube. Because, and this is it right here, I decided I want to make these myself. I'm more than just a musician. I'm an artist. It's something that people can keep in their homes or whatever, just to remind them of this. Not everything that I create has to be what everybody else fucking creates. Anyways, and the reason I did the bees is I saw this movie adaptation, which is written by Charlie Kaufman. Legend. Probably Jewish, too. Charlie Kaufman, probably Jewish. So in the movie, the whole movie's about flowers, and it basically says that bees are the reason the whole world get to be alive. Without bees, we would all be dead. But bees don't know that. And all bees know is to pollinate the flower. So it was basically saying that as evidence to be like, when you live your life, all you can know is that you have to pollinate your flower, whatever that is, and follow your heart more or less, regardless of what it is, because the outcome of that is so much greater and larger than you, and you could never even fathom it. And so it was literally just to blindly follow a flower. That's the whole reason I like the bees. And then it was just like, let me just be fearless and put all these bees as like performance art to let that resonate. Bee cubes, so much fun.
And you sold them, right?
Yeah, I sold them.
On your website?
Yeah, I sold 12.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put that number here because I'm sure my next creation be a very different number than 12. Or maybe I should just keep it 12 forever. Just let the price drive up to the roof.
What about go? What does that mean to you?
Come bring it to me. I literally just... This is the only one I've made so far out of the sign concept. But... yeah, I just thought it was the simplest one because it's so funny. It's like stop signs say stop. And then what's the opposite of that?
Go.
Yeah, and it's green. Ever since I was a kid, ever since I was a kid, ever since I was a kid, I've been different. Ever since I was a kid, ever since I was a kid, yeah, ever since I was a kid, I've been different. I don't wanna be like no one else. Funny enough about the shoulder pads, I almost gave that song to Lil Uzi. And I purposefully, we were going around and freestyling over this beat, just going in a circle, me, him, and someone else, and I purposefully didn't sing the hook. on purpose, because I knew if I said those lines, that it would be his. I just had this, I swear, like this feeling came over me, and I purposefully did not say that. And now it's my song.
You dropped t-shirts with that song, right?
Yeah. I think we should go get them. This is the shirt I was wearing when I met Kanye West. So basically what I did is, you can see there's no picture on the back, because Kanye had his Maybach parked outside. So what I did is I ripped, because, okay, so on the back of every picture is the name of the person who's on it.
Yeah.
So on the back of me it says Harrison Borts. So I ripped off the picture and I went to go stick it under his windshield wiper of his Maybach so he would go look at the picture of me as a kid that's laminated that says Harrison Borts on it and be like, what the fuck? Because I went and I got to go talk to him and I was like, Kanye, I'm like, fuck, in my head I called him by the wrong name, whatever. And he turned and looked at me, he's this Brazilian shorty, and he turned and looked at me and goes, what's up, baby? That was it. And then I was at
You
this
think he saw the photo?
No, I think he saw my Jewish star.
What came first, the songs or the t-shirt ideas?
Oh, the t-shirt idea came actually like after we were doing, when I was flying back, I watched the Apple Steve Jobs movie, and Apple had the campaign where they put like heroes on like the wall, and they put like all these like famous like hero people on the wall. So I was like, how can I do that same thing? So what I was gonna do is I basically just picked a bunch of people who were influential to me, and I was like, I want to basically put them up on my wall. And then I wanted to make t-shirts, but I didn't have like the money or the funds to go actually make the t-shirts. So I was like, it'd be so fire if I just taped me as a kid on the back and then one of the heroes in the front, and then I just taped them on, and then it would be like, this is where I was and this is where I'm going, and like I'm somewhere in the middle, and then just wear them around to almost like channel the spirit of them, because like people have always made like spirit shirts, you know. Holy fuck. You know, like spirit shirts. I don't know if you've ever seen it before.
Yeah, it's like a 13
So that's ever since I was a kid, and that's I made a bunch of these shirts. This one's got Sade on it, but I'm sure you've seen. I got ones with Einstein. I got ones with Stevie Wonder. I got ones with MJ. I got ones, you know, all over.
When you first played Ever Since I was a Kid, I want to talk to music in the studio and stuff. Like, had you already recorded on it with all the lyrics you got now, or you just had the beat?
Yeah, the song was done. The song was done, but in my head I was like, you know, like, in terms of ROI, this would be a better investment to give the beat to him than me. So I was just playing it just to see what, you know, he thought of the shit. And now, it is January 5th, like I've said before, and we're in San Diego, and where I'm from, there are really no major artists there was no scene here growing up. It was really funny because funny that we're actually at the beach, but the only music that anybody made was surf rock, and all the 100 girls who knew anything about the music scene would just like go to these surf rock shows where they play like new age punk music. And so like I would be like, I sort of make like, I don't know, I would just do what I do, and then if like I went on a stage and just played like my backing track and sang the songs that I wrote, it just was like uncomfortable and it just wasn't accepted, and like, so there's no scene for it in San Diego, so that's why I'm just in love with what we've been able to build now.
What was the first show where you felt like you could like really like express yourself, and like you felt like the crowd like accepted you for
I don't think it's happened yet.
Say you have a favorite show out of like the few that you performed?
Yeah, the one there where I got my the cover from, where I got my black eye. I also did a show on September 17th. But basically, the story of that is I jumped out of a tree and broke my foot. It was about like 20 feet high while Let It Go was playing, because the lyrics basically led me to. The lyrics coincided with the concept of me just being up in this tree. It was like, I'm taking the jump tonight. I'm taking flight. Fear can't control my life or these past thoughts of who I was. Like, I had to jump out of the tree because I can't be controlled by fear.
Yeah. You thought you may have broken your foot from what we did the day before, right?
Yeah. I basically was limping when I walked in there, and I didn't know like what I was gonna do. Like it wasn't planned. I was just up in the tree, and I was like, I already have a hurt foot. Like, what the fuck's gonna happen? And I don't know. I went home, and when I woke up, I remember I couldn't walk, and I had to basically limp into my car, and I put on like a dress shirt and these little Raf Simons boxers I have, and like no shoes. Then I walked into a CVS with no shoes on, limping, because both of my feet were basically fucked. I had one sprained ankle and one broken foot. I didn't even know it was broken. And I just went to get like the wraps so I could just wrap my feet up, and it didn't help at all. But yeah, fucked up. But yeah, now we're in San Diego, January 5th. Good Karma is coming out in 5 days. I made that song a year ago, and I'm glad it's getting shown to the world now. I think it's a really beautiful thing, and yeah, I'm excited to see where the world takes it.
You think that Good Karma will be the biggest song you've ever released so far?
I don't know. I'm just excited to see where the world takes it. I mean, I didn't really think it was anything special. It's honestly more like people I play it for have a reaction to it that I didn't initially have. It really was just another one of my songs. It wasn't one where I was like, this is gonna be my biggest song ever. I didn't even think like that or think about that. It was more just a song I had. just to be funny, guys. We're like sorry, I'm gonna just to break the third wall. We have this little microphone and we're on the beach, and basically we're just trying to walk around, and it's I don't know. We have to be careful because we're tied really closely together, and these are treacherous parts that we're walking on while we're doing this. I just want to get the earth in here because, you know, we all came from this. You know, there's nothing more beautiful than the fucking earth and the ground, and this is where we're gonna go. It's where we started. As I step on some wildlife, as I say that. What's next for Harrison Borts? I don't know what's next. Whatever it is gonna be real. It's gonna move for some of us.
You think you're ever gonna release another album?
No. I don't think I'll ever drop another song at the Good Karma. I think Good Karma's the end. I think I had a good run.
Yeah.
Got a black eye.
Short but good, yeah.
Short but good. That's the way it should be. Why should I force anything?
You become a race car driver next, or what's next?
That was my first dream when I was a little kid. Yeah. I think that things can only be understood when they're done. Like way after they're done. And even then, they're still hard to comprehend.
Right here, it's like a whole other way. Look at all the fish.
That is fucking crazy. All right, guys.
Yeah, it's like